Okay, real quick, I'll be going over this build. This is a Flow Series package, or the Flow Series build. This is different from the build I just had on my channel. The build I had previously was the Ultimate Flow Series build. This is the regular Flow Series build, so both packages can do the same thing, but this one is a little bit more easier to use and more, I guess, simpler for someone that's looking for a basic RGB Flow Series build. So what differentiates this build is it uses the Next Level Neo Flow Series controller, and that allows you to, do any colors you want, red, green, blue, whichever colors, and then you have your animations. It has 200 show modes. I'll show you in the app in a couple minutes. And yeah, that's basically it. You don't really have a lot of customization compared to what Blue Ghost has, but it's pretty basic. So let's get into that right now. So before I even get into the features of the controller, real quick, this build is I would say a rather simple build. So we have frosted eyebrow, frosted crescents, and then we have the RGB halos as well. We have RGB LEDs, flow LEDs in the whole system, in the brow, crescent, and halo. So they do all animations in different colors, whatever you want. They they're white when they're on, and then you can go in the app and change whatever color you want. So this specific build has a high beam blockout plate. It's a honeycomb blockout plate that's just eliminates your high beam. It looks simple, black side of housing, gives you a nice sleek look. And then we have the Louis Vuitton etched lens. The customer wanted this build, or this design in their lens, so that's what I did. And then the blacked out side markers. So that's basically it. That's the build that we're looking at right now. And then we'll get into the app and what it does. This uses Next Level Neo's controller. So this controller has a remote, and you use this to turn on and off when you want to do show mode. So this build standard, when it's on, it's just pure white. And when you want to do different colors, you click on, and then you can change whatever color. It's not powered up right now. So this is the controller. How it works is you have your power and ground, goes to battery, and then you have your leads for one headlight, the longest one for the other headlight. And then you have your white wire. I haven't have it hooked up. This goes to pin 8 on your headlight. I'll show you exactly where it is on the headlight. As you can see, there are 7 pins in all Q50 headlight harnesses. All Q50 headlight harnesses always have a missing pin right there, so that's normal. So the pin number goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So anytime you want to find pin 8, that empty pin is always 6. So the next one is 7, the next one is 8. So that's how I found pin 8. And then if you look at the back, pin 8 is the brown wire. And that's the wire I'll be tapping into for your power or DRL function. So anytime you want to find that, that's how you know the order of the pins. And then you have your 2 turn signals left and right, and that's it. I put positive taps on this and I put it on pin 8 of the headlight. So let's turn this on and show you how to use the app. So when you unlock your car, it does this. It does a little animation sequence. And it stays on. I have it disconnected, so it's gonna turn off. But yeah, so it does that when you unlock your car and it stays on. So your turn signals is how it reacts when you have your turn signals activated. So it's sequential. And then when it's done, it goes back to the white. So yeah, like I said, at default, it's gonna be white. How I have this build set up is, I have the customer hook up the white wire I showed you that controls when it turns on. I put that to pin 8 on your headlights. So when it's connected to pin 8 on your headlight has a toggle inside the car, and you obviously, when it's on. But then with pin 8, the headlights turn off in the day if you're in auto. So your headlights are going to turn off in the day. So if you want to have it on in the day, you have to go in the headlight toggle and manually turn it on. It can't be an auto with this system. The reason why I did it like that is because if you want to use your colors, like for instance you want to change a color or whatever. So with the system DRL function hooked up to pin 8, the only way you can change colors is to manually switch off your headlights in the car, and when these turn off, you click on this remote. So this controls, you only use this remote when you want to control your colors. Anytime you want to run show modes or you want to drive around a different color, use this remote and you click on. Like I said, you can't do it when the headlight is on. You have to go in your headlight, you have to go in your car and manually switch your headlights off, because if I take this controller and I click on, nothing's happening because the DRL wire overrides everything. So that's why I will pin everything to pin 8. So I'm gonna simulate the headlights being turned off. So the headlights are off, right? Because you manually switch it off in your car. You take this remote and you hit on, and it does a little stutter thing because it's getting power to the show mode. That's completely normal, don't worry about that. But yeah, it does this, and then it's gonna go to the previous color or show when you had it on. And then let's jump over to the app and I'll show you how the app looks. It's Magic LED, so we click Magic LED, and the name of the controller is always gonna start with an SB. So we're gonna look for SB, and this is it right here, SB105E. So you're gonna click that, it's gonna connect, and then you're in. So when you're in, you can change whatever color you want. Right now it's at green, blue, white. I'm sorry I don't have two phones because I can't really show you how it looks right now, but it's changing. So I'll just switch over real quick. So you just on the app, I change it to green. Let's change it to red. Sorry, let's change it to blue. And yeah, so like I said, you can drive around with these colors with your headlight in the off position. But once your headlight senses power, it's gonna do this. Cut power from the color mode and goes back to white as standard. So we are back in the app, and yeah, so you can control the brightness of the LEDs. You can make it dim, bright, whatever you want. Then if you go over here, the top left, you can see you control all your show modes. And you have 200 show modes, as you can see 200. So we can choose latest one, can go through each of them, and I'll show you how that looks right now. I'll leave it on auto so you can cycle through all the show modes, so I can show you guys. So I'll leave it on auto, and yeah. So yes, like I said, right now it's on auto, it's cycling through all the show modes, and this is how the headlight looks. So you can drive around with this running, or you can just have this at a show, showing off the headlights. And that's basically this setup. It's pretty simple. You only use this controller when you want to activate your show modes. So the quick recap again. When the headlight is in the on position, this should always be off. So when you get the headlights, obviously it's going to be in the off position. So you got to turn it off. So when you're done with your show mode, you just turn it off and you put this key away. It should always be in the off position when you're done using these show modes or color variation. And then when this is in the off position, like I said, it's in the off, you put it in your pocket or whatever, and then you turn on your headlights. When you turn on your headlights, it's gonna do this. So it does that by itself, turns on by itself, and you have power. And you drive around, it's gonna act like your normal OEM headlights. Turn on when the car is on, turn off when the car is off. But then anytime you want to use your color modes or show modes, you manually turn off the headlights in your car with the headlight toggle. The headlight turns off. Sorry, hit power by accident. Then you take your controller and you hit on, and it goes to whatever color you had it on last. And that's how you do it. Then when you're done with your show modes or colors, you just hit off and turn your headlight back on. If you don't do that and you leave it on, so say for argument's sake you left this on, right, and you turn your headlights on, so your headlights turn on, it overpowers the show mode, you're driving like everything's okay, yeah, you never turn this off, right, it's on. You park your car turns off, you walk away, this is what's gonna happen. Your show modes are gonna start playing. without you noticing. Hopefully you turn around and see the car showing show modes. It's gonna play and drain your battery. So that's why I always say when you're done with the show mode, you click off. And your headlights are back to being normal when it's on and off when it's car's off. So hopefully that explains everything about these headlights. It's pretty simple, just an added step. Like I said, the default setting for this headlight is white. Anytime you want to use your colors, you're going to turn the headlights off in your car and click onto this. And that's basically it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, one last thing, this package, the Flow Series package, it's a lower tier than the Ultimate Flow Series package because when one color is selected, it controls the whole headlight. So if you remember the blue ghost setup, you can have the halo a different color and the eyebrow a different color. With this, everything is going to stay the same color. You choose red, everything's red. You choose blue, everything's blue. There's no individualization in this system, so that's one caveat of having this system. But a lot of people don't really want that customization, so I offer this as a simpler Flow Series build for people, and it's cheaper than the Ultimate Flow Series. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this build. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I explained how you hook this up and how you utilize all the functions. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.